morning 10th class. I hope you all are safe at your home, right? Today we will discuss about the circulatory system. We had already discussed on the topic the blood group and the composition of the blood and the function of the blood. Firstly, I will tell you about the RH factor. RH factor is the factor is called the rhesus factor, which is actually present in our descendant the monkeys. The presence of this RH factor in our blood group is actually called the positive, and if RH factor is absent, that condition is called the negative blood group is present. If you have A blood group, for example, if your blood group is A positive, it means RH factor is present in your blood group. If your blood group is negative, then it means RH factor is absent, and approx 80% living organism have RH factor is present. The remaining 20% the organism which do not have the RH factor. During the transfusion of blood, we need to check up the RH factor also. If any person have blood group A but who is RH negative and you are RH positive, then you need to matching of this RH factor also. If you take the blood from the negative RH group and you are positive, then there will be chances of clotting of the blood, right? So we will discuss today about the circulatory system, what is the circulatory organ in our body and how the blood is transported from this circulatory organ simply. Right. Firstly, I will tell you about a small topic is the lymph. Lymph is actually the fluid which do not consist the RBC. Red blood cells are absent in case of lymph, but white blood cells are present, and the few proteins and hormones are present. It generally collect the protein and some fat molecule from the liver and transport to the different body where the requirement. So it is also called the middleman of the body because it carry and transport the material, and because it has a WBC, it means it also help in defense mechanism. So this is a small topic of lymph. Our main topic is the circulatory system. We have a heart which act as a pumping organ. Heart have a 4 chamber. 2 are small and 2 are large. Small chamber are called the auricle and large chambers are called the ventricles. Heart have 2 sides, the right side and the left side. Right side always consists the deoxygenated blood, and left side always consists the oxygenated blood. Right? How it get the oxygenated and deoxygenated blood from the different body part. This half is this is the right portion of the heart, and this is the left portion. This is the auricle and ventricle. The right portion consists the 2 veins is called the vena cava. It is the inferior vena cava. Inferior vena cava. This is the largest vein. This is the superior vena cava. Right? It collects the deoxygenated blood from the lower body organs, and this collect the deoxygenated blood from the upper body organ. After the collection, they put the deoxygenated blood here, the right auricle. Right auricle and right ventricle are separated by a valve is called the tricuspid valve. This valve have 3 cap-like structure, that's why it is called the tricuspid valve. When the pressure is of deoxygenated will be increased here, then this valve become open and the deoxygenated blood goes into the ventricle with the help of this valve. And this valve have a special capability which do not allow the backflow of the blood. It means when the blood goes from here to here, there is no backflow of the blood takes place from the ventricle to the auricle simply. When the blood is here, the oxygenated blood, it is connected with a separate tube which is connected, the semilunar tube, or you can say that the pulmonary artery. This is the pulmonary artery which is attached to the lungs in your body. So deoxygenated blood goes into the lungs for the oxygenation. So this Pulmonary artery, there is one exception about the pulmonary artery. Pulmonary artery always consists the deoxygenated blood, and pulmonary vein carry the oxygenated blood. Normally artery always carry the oxygenated blood and vein carry the deoxygenated blood, but in case of pulmonary artery and vein there is a difference in the function. So this pulmonary artery take the deoxygenated blood and goes into the lungs for their purification. In the lungs there is exchange of gases takes place, and the CO2 is exchanged with the O2, and your blood become oxygenated, and this oxygenated blood. Okay, one more thing about the pulmonary artery, there is a valve also present, is called the semilunar valve. Semilunar valve. Okay, when your blood become oxygenated from the lungs with the help of pulmonary vein, this is the pulmonary vein, the oxygenated blood from the lungs enter into the left side of the auricle. Again, the left side of auricle consists a valve is called the bicuspid valve. This bicuspid valve open up and the blood goes into the ventricle. Again, there is no backflow of the oxygenated blood takes place from the ventricle to the auricle, left side of ventricle to the left side of the auricle. From here the oxygenated blood goes into the largest artery is called the aorta. From the aorta there is the various small capillaries are present. From these capillaries goes into the different body part where the oxygenated blood is required, so that how our heart is act as a pumping organ. This is the way I will told you how the blood comes from the body and to the body. One more thing, this is the heart cycle. Actually, heart cycle is called the cardiac cycle. This cardiac cycle have two system, two composition, contraction and relaxation, because our heart is made up of a cardiac muscle, or cardiac muscle have capability of contraction and relaxation for pumping of the heart. The systole and the diastole. Systole means the contraction of the chamber and diastole means the relaxation of the chamber. And one more is the heart sound. Now I will tell you that these three terms, how these three different terms occur in our heart. Firstly, I will tell you about the heart sound. I told you that there is a semilunar valve. From the pulmonary artery, the deoxygenated blood from the ventricle goes into the lungs simply for the purification. When this valve is open, right, the semilunar valve is open, then first heart sound is produced, is called the love. When the deoxygenated blood goes completely into the lungs for the purification, then the valve closed, and when this valve is closed, then the second heart sound is produced, is called the dub. So these are the two heart sound, love and dub, which occur for during the transportation of deoxygenated blood from the semilunar valve with the help of pulmonary artery. Right? Okay, what is the meaning of systole and diastole? Systole means contraction and diastole means relaxation. And these two terms complete the one heart cycle or the cardiac cycle. I will told you there is the deoxygenated blood in the auricle firstly comes from the different body organ. Because this right side of auricle consists a lot of deoxygenated blood, then the wall of this auricle become contract in that condition. This contraction is called the auricle contraction, right? Similarly, at the same time, the left side of the auricle consists the oxygenated blood from the pulmonary vein from the lungs. So this wall is also, left side of auricle also become contracted, right? So at that condition is called the auricle contraction or auricle systole. When the auricle's wall become contract, then the from the right side tricuspid valve open, and into the left side the bicuspid valve become open. When they become open, the blood goes from the right side to the right ventricle, from the left side to the right ventricle. left ventricle, sorry, right? The stage is occur when the pressure in the auricle, both the side, right and left side, become decreased. When the pressure is decreased, it means the relaxation or diastole of auricle takes place. But when they become relaxed, there is the contraction in the ventricles takes place due to the blood. Here the deoxygenated blood and here the oxygenated blood. When the all the blood comes here, then the wall become closed and there is the pressure is exerted into the wall of the ventricles, into the right as well as into the left. This is called the ventricular contraction. When ventricle become contract, the right side wall of ventricle contract, the semilunar wall open, and the deoxygenated blood goes with the help of these pulmonary artery into the lungs for the purification. And from the left side, the oxygenated blood goes into the aorta, the largest artery, and with the artery goes into the different body part. When the blood goes into the pulmonary artery and into the aorta, then the wall of the ventricle become relaxed. So this condition is called the ventricle diastole or relaxation. So we have 4 different stages in one cardiac cycle. First the auricle contraction, then the auricle relaxation, then the ventricle contraction, then the ventricle relaxation. So contraction means systole and relaxation means diastole of the different heart chamber during the transportation of blood. This is all about the circulatory system, and because we are human beings, so we have a closed circulatory system. It means blood flow into the blood vessels, arteries and vein. Artery always consists the oxygenated blood and vein always consists of deoxygenated blood. Exception will be there about the pulmonary artery and pulmonary vein. Pulmonary artery always consists of deoxygenated blood which is present only in the heart, and similarly the pulmonary vein consists the oxygenated blood which is present only in the heart, right? So this is the cardiac cycle, heart sound, and how the oxygenated and deoxygenated blood comes and goes into the body part, right? Thank you.